Okay. Oh, welcome in, folks. We're gonna get back into things. Back at it after a few days off. Last time we had just made it to the Yiga clan hideout. So there will be a handful of tasks to end up accomplishing in here. And yes, it was a good few days. Went down and visited Sunshine.
It's time to drink water.
There we go.
To drink water. It's time to drink water.
Thank you for the hydrate. Need to actually grab my water bottle, go figure. Wherever the cussed thing went. Oh, there we go. And the stretch, thank you. But yeah, I guess I can't just go in through the back door. Well, fine then. I'll do it the hard way. But yeah, glad to be getting back to things. And had been looking forward to this particular section for a while now. There's just a lot of fun little things to tackle in this area. Radiant Shield actually has some of the best durability when it comes to shield surfing, in addition to being one of the fastest. Hey, so I heard that I could learn this really cool move here. I think it's called the Earthquake technique? Get lost. Only Yiga clan members may enter this place. And I want to join you. I heard you guys could teach me some cool moves that'd have everyone swooning over me. To join us is to become part of a collective shrouded in secrecy, our lives sworn to Master Koga. Who you were before matters not, only your strength, your loyalty, and your skill for espionage. Find our 3 branches and collect the clan attire, earn your place among us, and the door will open to you. Maybe then we'll teach you our moves. Now go away. Huh? Go away? I don't get a hint about where the branches are, or even a peek at what the Yiga clan wears? Hey, come on, you gotta be kidding me. My mom said, I know my sweet little Meatmos will pass the Yiga test first try. That's why I came all the way out here. But not only did I not pass, I didn't even get past the front gate. But if I do join the Yiga clan, then I'll be able to learn some cool moves. If I could bust 'em out, I bet everyone would be like, wow, Mimos, you're so handsome and cool, Whoa, a real live Yiga. Awesome, I've never seen one in person before, so that's the Yiga outfit, huh? Looks even more stylish than I thought. Okay, that settles it. I'm finding those branches and getting those duds. Then those cool Yiga moves will be all mine. Oh man, I'm gonna be so popular. Alright, come in. That fearless demeanor. I heard you promise, but didn't think you'd earn your place, let alone rise to Blade Master. A splendid feat, but don't let your title bloat your ego. Stay faithful to the cause with a sharp blade and a silent heart. Imagine you're well acquainted by now, but this hideout is the linchpin of the Yiga clan's subterranean expansion. It's where we train our members, develop our special vehicles, and do whatever else needs doing. I hope you'll find this place can serve you as well as you can serve it. We're grateful to have you, Blade Master. Yeah, how I love my little spikes. There's something so deliciously dangerous about having them around. Hey, jerk. Anyone tell you it's rude to stare? Don't tell me you're here to get some spikes of your very own. I'm spike shopping. I just restocked my spiky babies, too. But I guess they are for sale, so I can't really stop you. Hand over 100 rupees. Never mind. Aw, how cute. You're too scared to embrace the spikes. What do we got here? Eightfold blade with long throw. Don't need that. And of course it's a corroded one. Maybe these have something good in them, though. Oh boy. Blood moon time. Blood moon, blood moon. Yeah, there we go. Nanners. I have 106 of them, so I don't need any more. Yeah, apparently something kind of funny, because this is one of the few environments where you can get your hands on the original chassis for the Gloom Dredgers. But apparently, if you drive one of them around on the surface, then it results in Yiga clan members, like, remarking about how jealous they are. It's just kind of funny with the glue-free construction on them. If you want to get the lights off, because the lights are just so friggin' useless. In order to remove them, you actually have to make a setup using stakes and springs in order to wedge the point of one of them into the gap, or you can use a few different setups that use the force of a large wheel in order to break them off. Next, I'll just mount this tire here and fix it real tight so it won't come off. Hey, can you stop looming? I can't focus if you just stand there all silently. Can't you see the depths team left me an armored vehicle to fix? Huh? You're interested in this raging roadster, my fiendish armor-clad masterwork, the Gloom Dredger? I'm interested. If you really won't take no for an answer, I could sell you one for 999 rupees. Huh, you're a blade master, aren't you? For you, I'll let it go for a much cheaper 500 rupees. Just as long as you tell me your thoughts on how to improve this vicious vehicle. Oh, and don't tell anybody you got it from me. It'd be bad for me if this got out. You okay if we do the handover outside? Well, that certainly is 500 rupees there. Heh, this marks the beginning of a very rewarding friendship. Let me know what needs tuning, and we'll make the Gloom Dredger more monstrous than ever. The product in question is outside. Follow me this way. There it is, tires and all. Take it. Yeah, so to actually get those off, the easiest way generally is a little something like this. I can get this to actually stick to the correct point. Let's move that stake. Okay. And about there ought to do. Not like that. Wow. There we go. And I'm not actually going to hit it with my long blade, though, because even just your normal hits will use up durability with it. Yeah, I need to actually stake it in the ground first, too. That would help. Okay. Come on. Try to get this wedged as tightly under as I can. This positioning does make things a little tricky. I think if I put it on a downslope, that'll help. Okay, there we go. That should work better if I can actually get it in the ground. Actually, I think one of the methods that you can use also is to just use this. Oh, I only need 4 more bubble gems to complete the Colton quest. Oh, wonderful. Alright, puppy, get away. Cussed thing. And this is why I don't usually bother with these. Because just trying to break the lights off is such a pain. And they are so useless. It just uses up battery. Come on. Well, actually, let's give that a try. Not quite. Almost. A little bit lower. Perhaps. Yes! There we go. You can see right there, boom. Got the light off of it. The way people will usually get the wheels off is they'll just let it run for a solid 30 minutes. And that'll cause the tires to despawn. Yeah! There we go. Haha. Got it. In the event that you wanted to remove the steering stick for any reason, then you have to do a similar process of driving the point underneath the stick itself. But for right now, what I will do is just take a dragon part and stick it on it, and it'll keep it from despawning unless something like a cutscene or something like that ends up causing issues. Probably take the Master Sword off. That might be a little bit of an obvious giveaway. You smashed up my gloom dredger, didn't you? My poor little fiendish armored monster machine. I'm good. Then get out of here with your small talk. Waste my time again and I'll use you as a tire tread. Forget how you get back in there. There's some way to do it. I do remember that much. Must be down this way. Yeah. There we go. And honestly, shields really do just work so well for busting your way through stuff. I never thought to do that, TBH. Yeah, it's a trick that I picked up from somebody in the community. They were the ones that had basically tipped me off to the fact that the ideal ore smasher is a pristine royal broadsword with a silver Lizalfos tail on it. But they made mention of the fact that, like, their usual go-to is just some sort of blunt object on a shield. And that's kind of nice, too, because that way it doesn't end up taking up a weapon slot. Sneaky elixir. Go figure. Oh, whatever. And let's see. That'll do. But yeah, you usually end up with like so many extra shields that you don't know what to do with all of them also. Like, are there circumstances where you can end up running low on them? Yeah, sure. But it is definitely much less likely than having a whole bunch of different weapons that you want to keep your hands on. So... You know, you look an awful lot like Link, or at least you blasted blonde hair does. Listen, you do know why we wear uniforms, right? To look uniform. When you think of the Yiga clan emerging from the shadows, you think of them as a fearsome, largely identical unit. I mean, yeah, okay, some of us are a bit bulkier than others, but that Link-like hair of yours sticks out like a sore thumb. So you know what? I'm not gonna let you in here, at least not until you learn how to fall in line. Get yourself to our training ground on top of that tower. They'll teach you how to act right. Make it through our training, and I guess I'll let you in. If you come back alive, that is. I like the way that Link's hair looks an awful lot like a bunch of bananas in this outfit. It just seems particularly fitting. Stop trying to climb the walls, jeez. Okay. Man, they really don't want you climbing that, I guess. There. So, you're the Yiga who made Blade Master faster than anyone else in history. This is where we mortals train. I won't begrudge you your title, you're clearly capable, but you're a newcomer to my arena, and I'll treat you as such. Now, newcomer, Zelda's disappearance has provided us with an opportunity to crush Hyrule's spirit once and for all. But her appointed swordsman, Link, is still out there, alive and kicking, a stubborn little wretch. Hence our intensive training. He's a formidable warrior, and we'll all need to hone our skills to take him down. If you value your life, I recommend you do the same, Blade Master title or no. Show enough promise, and you might even earn our precious Lightning Helm. It's our sacred treasure, completely resistant to electricity. But because it's such a powerful piece of armor, it can only be handled by those who have been properly trained. We train by sparring with our fellow Yiga. We set a timer and the combatants just keep coming. You'll earn better and better prizes based on the number of opponents you defeat. Let's see, if we really want to measure your strength, show me you can defeat 3 combatants in under 1 minute. The training fee is typically 100 rupees, but since you're new to this, I suppose your first round can be free. Know that should you take this challenge, there's no turning back. You must fight until the time limit, or your life expires. Bring it on. I like your spirit. Then let's start the training. All hands prepare for combat. That doesn't look like a very comfortable position. Enough! I'm impressed you're still standing. You defeated 3 of our fighters, just as I hoped you would. Not bad for a newcomer, I suppose. Take this, you've earned it. Yiga fabric. Watching you fight seems like you could take down 6 Yiga members next. If you want to train again, let me know, and don't forget the 100 rupees. The more you train, the more you nourish your mind and body. It's always a good idea to sharpen your skills. On the line is our Earthwake technique, capable use of which marks you as a true member of the Yiga clan. Of course, to prove yourself worthy of such a prize, you would have to defeat 6 combatants. Think you're up to it? You prepared 100 rupees for the training fee. Yes, be warned, there will be no quitting until the challenge is done. I like your spirit. Then let's start the training. All hands prepare for combat. Enough. Another target smashed. Impressive. Clearly, you've got some real promise. Well done. You've shown you're worthy to learn our secret technique. Accept this teaching with an attentive mind and ready heart. At this point, though, no member of the Yiga clan has done so before. I believe you could take on 9 combatants. If you wish to train again, let me know, and don't forget the 100 rupees. Let's just eat a whole bunch of mushrooms here, because I've got so many of them. What I kind of want to do... is use this for the job. Because that'll keep them from, being able to run away. It can be yours if you defeat an unprecedented 9 combatants in time. Think you're up to the task? Bring it on. Many capable fighters have trained in this arena, but you're the first to defeat 9 of your peers. If you're this talented, you might even be a match for that nefarious swordsman, Link. You're clearly more gifted than I dared imagine. Come now and receive our sacred treasure. And so, as you can see from the description, this is a copy of the Gerudo Lightning Helm, rather than the original. Be ever diligent in your training, for Link's defeat and the honor of Master Koga alike. Just put this one on for aesthetics. Even without a prize on the line, your devotion to Master Koga has you eager to train. I like it. To reward your admirable admission, I'll waive your training fee. But no, this, should you enter the arena, there will be no quitting till all is said and done. Maybe another time. Okay. A lot of arrows just littering the arena now. I can't believe you made it through our training in one piece. Okay, fine, you've proved your worth. I still don't approve of the hair, but we're short on hands, so I can overlook it. Hurry on in. Now, a fun thing is that, at least from what I have read... yeah. You can still wear the Thunder Helm with the rest of the Yiga outfit, and, it counts. If you have time to laze about here, then you have time to help. We still don't have enough supplies for our bases in the depths. That Link jerk wreaked havoc at the branches and interrupted our supply of food and materials. Meanwhile, the folks down in the depths are all running around trying to get things back in order. Ugh, I'm supposed to be an agent of combat and destruction. Why am I stuck doing this? It never ends. How many times must I go back and forth between the depths and the surface? Between this, that, and the other thing, all of this is Link's fault. Who's Link? You're kidding, right? Link is Zelda's appointed swordsman. He's always getting in our way every chance he gets. The guy's a real pain. But not for long. The Yiga is tightening its net all over Hyrule. I'm sure we'll hear news of his death any day now. Heh. He'll never expect that we're disguising ourselves as trees to ambush him, he's done for. The way you carry yourself, you must be the one I've heard all the stories about. You've got a reputation for being the chosen user of the lightning helm. Nobody else could handle that thing. Wear it everywhere you go and show off its power as much as you can to honor our great master Koga. That's really the helm. I thought maybe there was something in here. Maybe not, though. Oh, now we do have the earthquake technique. And it's particularly fun because of the way that it'll home in on enemies, as well as breaking targets. Activating devices also it's able to do, which is handy for remote activation without having to use up bow durability. Now that this is all taken care of, we'll see if the Gloom Dredger actually stayed where we left it. It should have. I don't think that doing the challenge would have caused it to despawn. Haha! There it is. Perfect. Meow. Looks like I was close enough to everything that I didn't even need to worry about anything despawning. So that's nice, at least. Doesn't do very much damage, but it is fun. What are you doing? It's the earthquake technique. Ah! Oops. Okay, I'm gonna get out a real weapon. Jesus. I go and screw things up. But yeah, the way that you do it is after you complete the Yiga training for it. So you have to get all 3 pieces of the Yiga set in order to enter their base. And then the guy who was running the challenge for the Lightning Helm also gives you the challenge for the Earthquake technique. And once you have it, when you are unarmed, pressing and holding Y causes this to happen. Like I was saying, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but you can use it for breaking stuff, and it does automatically home in on enemies. But you can also, I believe, get it to select which one it is using the control stick. You might not be able to, but I'm pretty sure that it is. Kind of fun fact with it is that when you see the Yiga clan members doing it, the little things that they use, like the little I'm not really sure what they're called, but the little banners that go flying in the air when they do it are red, whereas when you do it, they are blue. Quite sure what this one's supposed to look like. Maybe like this? Not seeing. No. Oh, maybe just right here. Yeah, that's what it is. Jeez, I'm up to 41 now. I do really need to end up heading back to the Korok Forest to actually make use of some of them. Alright, eat that meal right away. I'll switch into my preferred gear now. In order to keep myself, woo! In order to keep myself cool, I may need to put a hydrant on the back here, or even on the front. Straight up waterboard myself. But we can actually work on taking on a little bit of the Gerudo area now. Maybe start in on that whole quest line. Mostly I wanted to get the Thunder Helm just because driving one of these babies around does tend to get you hit by lightning a lot when thunderstorms are active. I've got so many friggin' peppers right now, I don't think I need any additional ones. Okay. Now, a fun thing is that the auto-built version of Dragon Parts work just as well as the real deal when it comes to preventing despawn. It won't sparkle the same way, but it still imparts the draw distance benefit. Okay, this is interesting. Of course, the problem being that at this point, if I go into this shrine here, then I'm going to lose that Gloom Dredger already, which I'm not a big fan of. However, okay. Is that a mighty? Yeah, that's a mighty. Cooking pot. And got a crap load of fish I could probably get rid of. Actually, a bunch of these bright-eyed crabs will do. And actually, let's add some salt. Salt will increase the duration of the buff. There we go. That'll actually be useful. Actually, I may as well take that off now. This is just gonna despawn on me. And come over here and grab these. I don't think there's anything really good in that. I will need to get over to... yes, this one. I will need to get over to the Oasis at some point in the near future. Actually, if I do that... Okay. Weird. Why is it under the surface? Do not understand that. There. Eh. There. Then... Oops. A little bit of a lip there. Okay. Guess it does need to do that. All right. You. How about no? Oh, hey, Brian. Thank you for the follow. Nice to see ya. Ah! If I cannot drown in the sand. There we go. Yeah, welcome on in. Tackling this shrine here, but I'm currently out in the Gerudo region. What is... Oh yeah, this one. Come on. Fun little trick with this one. It's real hard to hit. But you can get it
It's time to
all the way
drink
back.
water. It's time to drink water.
Thank you for... There we go. The hydrate. That wasn't it. That must have been something else. There we go. Come on. There we go. I love how terrifying that is. I love the nanoland. Glad you agree. Let's see if I can... Come on, let me grab it. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. So forget about going all the way out there to that little outpost or anything. You can just end up cheesing it with recall. But it works out real good. Oh geez, up to 12 now. Okay, so we still have a couple of minutes of heat resistance here. Boink. It always bothers me when that's out of alignment. Okay, so... Gonna need to head around to the left. Okay, that's too much friction. Fine. We'll get it out here then. That'll do. There. Much better. Alright, where's this guy need to go? Oh, all the friggin' way over there. Fine. Might as well. I suppose. It's only ever gonna get farther away. And yeah, I'll probably end up getting a couple of hearts plus my last what's it? Stamina canister. No, 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 no! Don't you dare. Good lord. There. Okay, now we can get going again. Come back here, you. Stay. Heat resistance is gonna run out. Where's my chew jelly? There we go. Gotta keep Link wet. Etc. Or something like that. Let's see, where are my hydrants? Stick that right there. That'll help a little. But I am going to need a battery or 3 also. Okay. That is the problem with only having the one battery cell. Anyway. Oof. Oh, you're a Hylian. Vasak, this is the ice house. It's where we store ice, obviously. It's all made from snowmelt from the Gerudo Highlands. I'm kind of surprised to see you here. It isn't really a tourist destination. But you're probably wondering where all the ice is, right? Well, it's gotten hot enough that it all melted. Feels wrong to even call the place an ice house right now. Have you heard about the incredibly popular drink the Noble Canteen in town makes? Well, it uses ice from here. Or it did. If I can't get any ice delivered to town, there won't be any signature drinks being made by anyone. I've got to find a way to make ice. Hey, that's ice, isn't it? I didn't know Hylians could make ice. Maybe I've been in the ice house or up on the mountain for too long. Anyway, if it's okay with you, could I have this ice? If it's possible to make a chunk of ice that fits nicely in that alcove, that would be ideal. There we go. What happened? Hey, wait, ice. Oh, hey, perfectly sized ice. This'll definitely hold up on the trip to town. That's great. Sark, hopefully this is something you can make use of. Be sure to grab something to drink at the canteen in town. Nice. Feel free to come back and make more ice, okay? But I don't have anything I can give you as a reward right now. It wouldn't feel right to accept your help when I can't repay you, so give me some time, okay? You could always visit the spa in Gerudo Town in the mean... Oh, wait. You're a Void, so you aren't allowed inside Gerudo Town. Maybe you could relax at Karakara Bazaar instead. Yeah. Okay. So... Darn, that's right. It's gonna be like that. Well, should be able to navigate around here. Just take that off. And throw another couple of them on. Bonk. Why is it... I'm on sand. Maybe it doesn't treat that particular space as the right kind. Okay. Go across this way. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's the stuff. Bonk. Not that it matters. I'm gonna do the shrine here, and then it's just gonna disappear, so... I'm glad that I accurately judged the number of batteries it would take me to find the place, though. Means no waste. Sliding device. Okay. Come on, then. There we go. Oh. I guess there was one over in the corner here. Go figure. Bonk. And... Okay. Fine. We'll do it this way. Now, it looks like there's a chest over here. Let's see what that's all about. Probably nothing good, but you never know. in Zora's domain, so obviously it's waterbed time. Always gotta get the waterbed. It is always nice, the way that they give you unlimited battery in shrines. $13 now. And I need to buy the headdress for... Oh, I actually need those. I'm practically giving them away. How many should I wrap up for you? Gimme. You bought out my whole stock. Thank you. The fish are really biting today. Did I use that right? This is the last one. Vasak. Ah, that caught your eye, huh? I knew it. It's a must-have for any fashionable vote that's trying to live that hot desert life. That headband is the last one I have, you know. If you buy it, I'll tell you a super special secret that even most Gerudo don't know. That can be all yours for the low price of 450 rupees. Sark. Since you were kind enough to buy the last one, I'll keep my promise and tell you that secret. The headband you just bought is only one part of the Desert Voe series. There's also a spalder and trousers, but you have to go to a special place to get them. Have you heard of the store Fashion Passion in Gerudo Town? Well, the secret shop is located behind that store. Oh, now that I think about it, Voe aren't allowed in Gerudo Town. Forget I said anything. I think I need more electric Saflina for upgrades. Okay. Well, good. Oops. Good ack. Dear me, I accidentally combined good day with the Gerudo Savak there. Perhaps I've lived here too long. Which reminds me, I've heard all sorts of new greetings lately, like Vata, Sava. Should I be using those instead? Another highly stranded by the sand shroud, I take it. How challenging life without wings must be. The higher you go, the thinner the shroud gets, so we Rito can soar right over it. For us, it's little more than a sandy fog. Good fork. Sigh. Did I use it again? That was one part of goodbye and one part Savork. Oh yeah, that's a lady from the Lurlin village. Forgotten about that. Oh, Gerudo bow with durability up. Sounds good to me. So I mostly use that one not for the damage, but for its zoom. Hey, what are the chances I'd run into you here? Well then, can I tempt you to buy, or are you selling today? I don't think I need anything. Goodness knows I'll be spending enough once I actually make it to the clothing shop. Okay, this is the inn. Are you also stuck here thanks to the sand shroud? Ugh, is it ever going to let up? I came out here to investigate the ruins that fell around the Dig Dog Bridge, but this intense daytime heat and the cold nights have messed up my skin, so I figured I'd take some time off at the spa. Thanks to the sand shroud, I can't get to Gerudo Town. This is just the worst. Arg. Okay, I'm fine now. Just need to turn this frown upside down. No wrinkles. Just have to unfurrow my brow. Which I do, no sweat, if I could just take advantage of that spa plan. Ugh. Spa plan? There's a skilled esthetician in Gerudo Town named Roma. The fluffy beds here are great and all, but I hear Roma's spa plan is something else entirely. Apparently nothing else can make you feel as relaxed and refreshed as it does. I just want to soothe my poor skin and tired body. Excavating at Dig Dog Bridge has been exhausting. Arg. Okay, I'm fine now. Just need to turn this frown upside down. No wrinkles. Just have to unfurrow my brow. If I read 3 big ideas one more time, I'm going to start seeing the pages in my dreams. Had I known I'd be stuck waiting this long, I'd have at least brought a real book, or a newspaper, or anything else.
Wow.
Well, there's a well over here. And crabs. Nice. Secret tunnel through the mountain. Yeah. Oh. Get out of here. Go away. Bonk, 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 bonk. Whew. That's a lot of bright caps. Sure, like one of the least useful, but that's okay. And tree branch. Where's a rock? Come on. Gotta be one around here somewhere, but I guess not. Not in here. Not over there. Well, cooking pot it is. What are you?
Yup.
Nice. Bonk. Eh. And yeah. And I don't have any cooking pots, and I was just running around looking like a fool for ages, looking for one, and eventually just said fuck it and went to Zora's domain. Yeah, that works too. You can also use hydrants and stakes as blunt objects. Stabilizers also work. The hydrants have the fun side effect of making a little bit of a splash also. Thank goodness I have plenty of time bombs. And that'll keep him from rolling around. And... ah. There we go. Didn't want to go under that spot. Sorry, Tulin. Be careful about where you stand. Haha. Boy, that is a lot of bright bloom seeds. Aha. Got it. Yeah, if memory serves correctly, I think this tunnel goes all the way through. Can I use it to actually break these at all? Not sure. But, I do think that it goes to Gerudo Town. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna break rocks for me. That's fine. Any rocks in here, though? Yes, there we go. Use the Master Sword for that for a little bit. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Eh. There. Eh. That works. Ah. Too close of a space, I guess. Fine. Rock shield. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Friggin' hardy lizard just runs away. Go figure. Noticed it too late. Made too much noise. Do I have... No, I don't really have any weapons that I want to use for that purpose. That being said, I can use that. Oh, hey, Hindi. Thanks for the follow. Nice to see you here, and thanks again for the lovely art piece that you did recently. It is truly incredible. So nice to see you. Let's see. That'll do. Yeah. Yes, I was so overwhelmed to see it, just with how good it came out. It's so amazing. Ah, I see. That's the way down. That's why there was the sand coming down from the ceiling there. I'm sure that they intended for me to ascend through this section here in order to make it up to the top, but got enough stamina. Oh, hey, Snazzy. Thanks for the follow. Lovely to see ya. All the best people are just showing up all of a sudden. What's up with that? Yeah, streaming isn't really a thing that I had ever intended on doing, but I had started using OBS just for a easy method of recording footage of Splatoon games that I would play with the family, and for routing my sound through my headset so that I could be on like Discord calls and everything, and still be able to hear the game audio through the same set of headphones. And kind of realized, well, hang on a second. All I need to do is just hit the start streaming button, and technically that's all it would take. So decided recently that I was going to do a challenge run of Tears of the Kingdom, and, you know, why not go ahead and actually stream the thing. Figured it was something that at least a few people might enjoy. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. Now, who could this be?
Missed again. Can't hit my mark. Won't do anyone any good. It's you. This changes things. I didn't expect to see you here. But then, you always show up in unusual times.
Link makes unusual times. Just saying.
Oh.
So Hyrule Castle rose up into the sky, Zelda vanished right in front of you, and now you've come here looking for clues. Link, I understand how you're feeling. Zelda is a dear friend to me as well. I'll do everything in my power to help you. But to do that, I need to bring a quick resolution to a problem we Gerudo are facing. I'm sure you've noticed that the desert is even more difficult to cross than usual. That's thanks to this unusual sand shroud. It appeared around the same time the events at Hyrule Castle took place. It's blanketed the whole desert, including our town. And not long after that, swarms of monsters we'd never seen before began attacking. We're calling them Gibdos. Physical attacks don't work well against them. They're slow, but they can still make investigating the sand shroud difficult. Were you watching just now? I've been practicing striking that dummy over there with lightning. If I can aim the lightning well, I think it may be effective weapon against the Gibdos. But this technique is unrefined. I only recently discovered it and still need more practice. I want to master this power so I can use it to defeat the Gibdos. If I can do that, we can investigate the source of this sand shroud and search for Zelda as well. Link, will you help me with my training? I think I can use your arrows to help me aim my lightning strikes. Fire one at that dummy over there. Whoops. Maybe not standing directly... There we go. Behind her would help. Shooting her in the back of the head won't help her hit that target, I don't think. Ha! There we go. Now let's try something a little trickier. Aim for those dummies over there. Maybe we can hit them all with a single lightning strike? Here's an idea. Don't try to hit a specific dummy. Instead, aim for the area in the middle of all three, like right about where that rock is jutting out. Oh, but keep in mind that the farther away a target is from me, the longer it'll take for me to build up the energy to hit it.
Okay.
Come on, then. Yes! I'm getting the hang of it now. The Gibdos don't stand a chance against this power.
Oh?
I can't thank you enough for your help, Link.
Oh?
What was that? It didn't sound like any noise the sand shroud has made, that's for sure. You heard that too, right? It was... Chief. We've received word that a swarm of Gibdos are attacking Karakara Bazaar. Buliara is already on her way there. She's already... Okay, understood. Thank you. Link, we need to head to Karakara Bazaar at once. I must ask for your help once again. My lightning and your guiding arrows make us a formidable pair. Do you remember Karakara Bazaar? It's the oasis northeast of Gerudo Town. Let's show those Gibdos what we're made of. Hydromelon. You can actually use those to keep you cool, as they create a water effect when you throw them. Bonk. Not too worried about them. And smashy thing. Bonk. Ooh, a sapphire even. Bonk. I do like all of the weapons that they drop. Makes it much easier to restock on stuff after breaking a bunch of those ores. Yeah. I do find it funny that water is sufficient to damage the Gibdos. Yeah. Forgot about that. that just a topaz lying out? It is. If I remember correctly, this area has some kind of a mirrors puzzle. And one more time. Boop. Yeah. And then... right here. Yeah. I do think that there was... not just that one, but maybe one other one of them? I guess I'll find out. Because I think that there was one where I had to actually use multiple mirrors. Yes. That would be that one. Okay, if I do that... it's not like I use these much. I'm not too worried if I have to use a bunch of them. But if I don't have to, that's even better, generally. Okay. Yeah, I seemed to recall there being a bubble frog in one of them. Oh, hi. Oh, nice. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that'll do. Bonk.
Yup.
My favorite. Oh, thanks for the stretch and the posture check. Didn't mean to actually pick that up. I wanted to get my shield out. Aha. Yep, I would definitely trust an apple that had been sitting in a dusty tomb for goodness knows how long. Definitely fresh. That makes sense. Have they added a hero mode yet? No, they haven't, which is actually part of why I'm doing this particular challenge. By making it so that there's no fast travel, that just, you know, kind of expands the overall sense of the actual traveling about, as well as putting one in more dangerous circumstances. But the biggest aspects of it that I was keen on implementing were ones that make a lot of underutilized mechanics or items in the game more viable. Because there's sort of the problem in that you can eat a million apples between getting hit by, let's say, a Lionel and before you hit the ground. And that just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So making it so that meals have to be eaten immediately or else sold makes it so that you have to essentially use them when you're outside of battle. You can't eat raw ingredients unless you're out of battle also. And then that makes me rely more on cooking pots, because the portable cooking pots themselves were something that I just really never found myself needing to use a lot of the time. Because you could always just, you know, fast travel somewhere that actually had a permanent one. But with no fast travel, that means that, you know, it's like, okay, you get done with combat, now you gotta top your health off. And how are you gonna do that? Well, you're either gonna need to, you know, just make a campfire and roast food, or you're gonna use a portable cooking pot. Likewise, I found overall I didn't use potions very much, because you could so easily get a whole bunch of food items that did the exact same thing. And so making it so that potions are the only thing that I can use while in combat makes it so that I'm relying on those a lot more. And I'm only upgrading armor to level 2 in order to unlock the set bonuses. So that means that really the only hits that I can end up tanking are ones that I have fairies for, which there's a game-imposed cap on. The most of them that you can actually acquire at any one time is 5 of them, because they won't spawn at fountains unless you have 2 or fewer, and then typically it's 3 that are going to show up, and you won't get more than that if you're in that circumstance. And so you can see my my meals inventory is just nothing but potions, because they're the only thing that I can actually carry around. And it's definitely made it so that essentially I end up just tanking occasional hits with fairies, but for the most part, I have to be very, very careful in all of my combat in order to make sure that I don't get hit much. Nothing like going to stretch your legs and ending up in the strangest place. Everything looks the same down here. It'd be so easy to get turned around. Wonder if the people who originally made this place got lost in it all the time, too. Hey, what do you want? Were you lurking in the shadows there, eavesdropping on what I was saying? Oh, you're that Vo that everyone's been talking about, right? If I were younger, I might have been surprised to see you here, but at my age, well, very little surprises me. Disappointed that I wasn't shocked and aghast at the very sight of you? Heh. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm feeling a little parched, so maybe something to drink at the canteen. But, yeah, in any case, this particular rule set, I find, has effectively made a really nice master mode equivalent, you might say. The fact that I'm not upgrading my battery past the single one that you start off with also has made me much more reliant on batteries as a Zonai device, but then also on devices that use little or no battery. Yeah, sand seals. Love these guys. Okay. Nice. But yeah, unfortunately, the folks at Nintendo, in their infinite wisdom, have decided that, evidently at least, they are not going to be making any DLC.
Sava. Ah.
Sava, oh, you must be that Vo everyone's talking about. Say, are Hylie and Vo interested in archaeology? Would it surprise you to learn that I'm an archaeologist myself? After much work, I've finally deciphered these stelae. Do you want to hear what's written on them? You do, don't you? Sure. If you insist. First up, the stela over here on the left, it says, the 7 heroines who protect the Gerudo, their secret will be expressed on 6 stelae. I built utility things like a fan bike or a speedboat, but that's about it. Then those were favorites and staples. Yeah, what I've basically done for mine... I'm just going to skip over this text. It's interesting from a world-building standpoint, but it is a lot of text. But yeah, with my most used, there's this little devil, which is a level 3 bomb barrel fused to a cart. And the reason for that is that there are multiple levels of bombs in the game. The bomb barrels all look the same, but they actually do different amounts of damage, and the level 3 ones are found at certain locations. So I got one of those. In particular, there's a monster camp right near the north end of Hyrule Bridge that all of the bomb barrels there at like that little tree fort are level 3 examples. Well, I can build this, and by having the cart there, it'll shield you from blasts. So you can see that didn't hurt me. So, you know, the bomb barrels need to have something that they're attached to, otherwise they are going to despawn, because anything that you auto-build needs to be connected to at least one other thing. But then, other than that, I have this boat, which makes use of one of the rubber boards that you can find in the shrine that's in the Lanayru wetlands. And so it's hyper buoyant, and the mechanism that's on it is there to reverse the fan. So it has a small wheel that's upside down and facing backwards, then a light on the side of it, which is there only as a snap point, because it makes the rest of the process real easy. And then a wagon wheel on top of that. So the wagon wheel will snap to the side of the light, and then on top of, like on the edge of the wheel, I then have the fan. And so that's set to go forward by default with the direction that the wheel wants to go, but by pulling back on the stick, it'll turn that wagon wheel and allow you to back up. So that just comes in handy a lot of the time, because if you've got a fan-only build, there's just so many times that you end up accidentally running into something, and you can't back up short of using recall, which is just kind of annoying. Then I have a Gloom Dredger, which I broke the lights off of the front of, because under most circumstances, lights are a waste of energy. They use about as much energy to run as a wheel does, but the light that they actually provide is pretty pitiful. So the chassis of the Gloom Dredger is really the most efficient in terms of your overall part builds in order to keep your auto-build cost down. So it's real good in terms of only having 3 big wheels plus the control stick, and so then the only part that you actually have to auto-build is the chassis. And then I've got this little fella right here, which is a pulsing attack drone. I have a construct head upside down on top of it, which basically results in a pulsing effect for the entire build. So despite the fact that the beam emitter and frost emitter that I have on the front are connected directly to the cart, the upside down head makes it so that it will constantly activate and deactivate, and the pulsing increases the DPS to the point where just one of these babies with a big battery on it will take out an entire one of those monster forces events all in one go. It saves you both on battery and increases damage. I've got this bundle of apples for helping me pick apple trees. This right here is probably my most used little piece of gear, and you'll see me use it constantly. If you auto-build it, you have to stick an apple or something to the side of the spring to keep it from despawning, but it gives you a tremendous boost. The rocket will send you into the air once you activate it, but it then compresses the spring, and then when the rocket despawns, you hit the spring in order to have it launch you even further. And then I have a couple of battery-efficient flying machines. In particular, this one is the better of them once you actually get auto-build, because it uses a... Let me see, I don't even have enough space to show it off in here, but it uses a sail on the front of it. So, by using the balloons on it, the way that wings work is you have about 30 seconds of use that you get out of them typically, and that's so little that a lot of people just kind of write them off as useless. Well, what causes them to despawn is actually whenever it is that they're generating lift, and so if enough lift is being generated by the build overall, it will end up keeping the durability of the wing from getting used. And the amount of lift that it takes to overcome that lift threshold is the force generated by one balloon and one fan angled upwards 45 degrees. So what I end up using, because I'm trying to minimize how much battery usage I'm getting out of things, is I'll use 2 balloons, and that overcomes that lift threshold. And because I'm using firewood in the balloons, that doesn't use any battery. And then that means that I'm able to use essentially the 2-minute timer that the balloons have to extend that overall flight time. So I'm able to get 2.5 minutes out of one of these little flying machines. And granted, when my battery runs out, if I don't put any batteries on the back of one of these ones with the fans, I'm basically just kind of stuck in the air for the amount of time that it takes for my battery to recharge. So it's kind of limited in that regard. It really works best if you have Zonai batteries that you can slap on the back of it. But then this one is completely battery free as long as you have a gusting weapon. And actually, once I get out of here, I'll be able to demonstrate with one of those. I carry one of these guys around constantly just for that purpose. Hey, specific question. There was a schema I found that was a hot air balloon with a torch and a flame emitter. Does the torch do anything? Yes. The reason for the torch being there is so when you run out of battery, so the flame emitter is then no longer running, you are then able to continue to rise into the air because the torch is providing the lift at that point. Now, the more powerful the flame is, the greater the amount of lift you get out of it, which is why the flame emitters work so particularly well. But the oh, come on. You're supposed to be able to fuse this, I thought. But I guess it won't let me do it with this one. But yeah, in any case, the purpose of using the torch on it is specifically so you can keep on rising into the air despite running out of battery at any particular point. Oh, okay, I found that way late, so I didn't really benefit much from it, but neat. Yeah, it's definitely something where not everyone is necessarily going to get the benefit, but it works out real nicely early game when you have that. Likewise, it does make it at least so that you can control your rate of ascent without just dropping out of the air. Because you need to have at least some degree of lift being generated in order to be able to, you know, stay in the air. The funny thing is that Link's weight will actually change depending on certain environmental factors, and one of those factors is whether or not he is on a vehicle. So, when on a vehicle, Link will weigh 100 mass in the game files, but when just running around like this, he weighs 90. Okay. Gods, I wish I only weighed 90 mass. It is really funny the way that they do call it mass in the game files, too, because, like, technically that would mean, you know, an amount of stuff, rather than weight. But, I don't know, it's how they did it. Alright, this should be the last stamina vessel, if I remember correctly. Yep, there we go. And we'll get a couple of hearts. But yeah, one of the funny things is that mass and buoyancy are two independent qualities, despite the fact that the way that buoyancy actually works in the real world is a matter of density. You know, it's things that are less dense than water will float, while things that are more dense than water will sink. But in this game, you can have objects that are extremely heavy, but will float extremely well. And despite that, if you were to then take fans and try attaching them to that object, they are not going to fly easily, because the mass level on them is so high. Let's see. There's somewhere around here, I know that there is one of the stellae. Oh. What do you think you're up to? I'm using that as a backrest right now, so maybe leave it alone? It's not a great backrest, though. Much too rigid. Maybe one day I'll once more lounge on the sofas in the canteen on the surface. One day. Well, fine. What? How long have you been in here? Wait, I recognize you. I've seen you walking around out there. I don't understand. You're a man, but they let you come and go whenever you like? It's no secret that the Gerudo rigidly enforce their law that forbids men from entering the town, so how come you're able to just walk around without causing a fuss? I mean, I barely crossed the threshold between town and desert. They threw me in jail faster than I could say, no, wait, not jail. They didn't give me a chance to explain anything at all. I just wanted to see the faces of my wife, Perda, and our daughter, Aklet. But, and I'm only telling you this because you seem like a trustworthy sort, I've actually seen my daughter a few times, so on average I'm more happy than upset. Even though they have me in this jail, I do see her occasionally. However, I haven't seen my wife even once. I know she was planning to work at a clothing store in Gerudo Town, but that's all I've got. I'm sure my daughter could tell me more, but I haven't been able to talk to her yet. Perda, Aklet, I know we'll be together again soon. Alright, up to the town. But yeah, the rubber board item that I use for the boat weighs about the same as a wooden board does, but is much more buoyant. It's a little bit lighter than a wooden board is, but not by very much. But then, meanwhile, the rubber orbs are almost as heavy as stone orbs are. And there. Nice and easy. The fact that water is sufficient to damage them means that you can use up your hydrants for it. Let's see here, though. I need to find where the Gerudo secret shop is. before clearing the spirit or lightning temple is kind of the best time to end up farming Gibdo bones. Because after that, they only end up being available in, like, some caves and stuff like that. Okay. This is one of the stellae. Let's see. Run this over here. Actually, I'm gonna go up this way. It'll be easier to drop it down through over here. What's really fun about this is you can fuse it. In addition to making various sorts of builds out of it. Yeah. Bring this over to the archaeologist lady. Where was she? Ah. The shelter isn't so big, and yet I still can't find them anywhere. It's possible they were destroyed or altered when the town was constructed. Wish I could see the text inscribed on those stellae, or even just a picture. Oh, that's right, I have to, find the actual, these ones first before I grab the orbs, that's right. I know that one of them is that. But I can't do the orbs one until after I take care of that, I guess. But yeah, if that's where the palace is, then the secret shop should be over here. Yeah. And then I'll just need to find the nearest spot that I can jump underground from. Which I guess would be here. Gibdo is my beloved. Yeah, I like the design approach that they adopted with them in this. Let's take one of these guys out. And it shot that arrow back at me. I don't think that's enough space to take out another one. Yeah. Oh well. I think I do have a... Yeah, there we go. The term hydrant hammer is just so funny to me. Haha. I think this is the ascend location. Yes, it is. Client list, check. Products, check. Avo, but the door is blocked. How did you... Never mind. It's our rule not to pry into the business of our customers. You're welcome in our shop, no matter how you manage to make it inside. This is the Gerudo Secret Club, the only shop in town that sells clothing designed with Vo in mind. Considering Vo aren't allowed in town, I'm sure you can understand why the shop is a secret. Anyhow, that's how we run our business. We're not concerned with who you are. As an outcast myself, I appreciate your business. Vasak. I was not expecting a Vo to suddenly appear right before my eyes. Nearly made me jump out of my skin. I should thank you, though. I had a crick in my back, but the shock of your arrival seems to have fixed it. My husband is a Hylian Vo, too. Imagine if he'd been the one suddenly appearing, but obviously he isn't allowed into town. Since it is customary for Gerudo to return to town at a certain age, our daughter and I moved back here. I warned my husband several times that Vo were not allowed inside the town, and were sometimes jailed, but, well, he insisted on traveling with us all the way here, and I saw him eyeing the town walls when we parted ways. Wobbin, I wonder what you're up to right now. Anyway, once you're done shopping, you'd better get out of town before any of the guards catch you.
Saba Saba. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh.
Now the question is, so 1,300 and 1,200, so I need 2,500? Hydrant hammer, yes. Yeah, buy from me.
Oh.
What have I got? Type. And yeah, I've got so many of these. One of those. How did I end up with 14 of these? Goodness gracious. I should be able to get rid of 8. And still be keeping a half dozen. And those. 119 of these. Get rid of like... I can probably get rid of a few more. Keep 50. Oh yeah, that should be enough, actually.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
It's nice that we can just buy these now instead of having to get them from that creepy guy.
Oh. Oh.
There. Bought everything. Ooh. Wildberry palm fruit. My favorite high C flavor. Alright. I guess I can get heading back to the oasis now. Yeah, basically just a straight shot from here. Throw one of these little jobbies together. Bonk. And yeah, when it comes to a lot of the engineering that I do in this game, I do really like to keep a lot of it simple and straightforward, because there is just so much that can end up you know, being really cool and everything, but ends up ultimately not being very useful. Yeah, Gibdo Wing. That was nice. Woo. By splashing it with water, it managed to give it the quote-unquote wet quality, which then caused it to get shocked. When it brushed up against the electric chew. But I'm going to go ahead and make another hydrant hammer. These guys really don't have a whole lot of health to them, so even something like a corroded traveler's sword is kind of enough. Oh, come back. Yeah, I have so many of these things that I really, ultimately, I'm not going to end up using, so... Ah, dang it. I managed to get myself lost. Should be out this way. But I'll just... get off of that. Head over here and just double check. Okay. Yeah, like I thought. Right over there. I'll just reposition. Whoops. There we go. And head over that way. Noom. Oops. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah. The Gerudo Claymore goes flying down the edge. Gotcha. Okay, my battery is recharged, so I ought to be all set there. Oh. Shock fruit. Okay. And around this way. Woo! Yeah? Okay. Back this way. What is kind of funny is that the steering sticks exert torque without any battery to it, and their position on a build does actually impact what the handling characteristics are like. Oh. Here we go. Don't let any more Gibdos get close. Urgh, if help doesn't arrive soon. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. But I'm here now, and we're going to wipe all the Gibdos out at once. Follow me. Link, don't let me down. These monsters stand no chance. Ooh, Gibdo guts. Mission accomplished.
Bulyara, well done holding the line until we were able to get here. Now that we know the Gibdos are susceptible to lightning, this gives us a major advantage.
They are susceptible to just about everything.
Is that Zelda?
No.
That's bad. Real bad. Gerudo Town is in danger!
Gerudo Sandstorm?
Zelda, wait! She was heading directly toward those tornadoes. And if more Gibdos are hiding in the storm... Uliara, we need to get back now. Link, we're going on ahead. I'll meet you in town.
Okay. Ba-doop-a-doop-boop-boop-a-doobie-boo. Yeah. Probably just shield pump my way over there. It'll be good enough. Pretty sad, really. Oh. Let's see.
It's time to drink water.
Whoops.
It's time to drink water.
Destroy fused material. Thank you for the hydrate. There we go. My water bottle ran away from me. Oh, that's better. But yeah, I figure that'll make things easier. Yeah, that'll be fine. Lemon. Boop 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 boo. Bitty bitty boop boop boo doo boo. Yeah, there we go. Actually, this is actually one of those times where pulling out one of these will be the easiest way out. So like I was talking about before, open spring plus rocket. Hop on up. And then that works real good. I'll actually need to deal with the shrine up top. Fun fact, the sand seal plushies give you the bouncy effect that you get from putting a mushroom on the end of a weapon. Makes it real easy for you to fling enemies tremendous distances, and it gives you a nice little squeaky sound effect. Yeah, the sand seal plushes, attach them to a weapon. Oh. Oh, just ascending through there in order to get to it? Yeah. This is where the Rito weapons actually work nicely. Ka-clink. Okay, fine. Do it the hard way. And... Woo! Clean up this dusty place. Where? Okay. Shooting through the bars. And up. Okay. And just double check to make sure there's nothing under this one, but I don't think there is. Should probably grab the charge in the horn also. And the arrows. Those are always nice. Okay, I guess the fan was only there in order to clear away the sand. Ah, okay. Guess I need to angle that. Fine. Eh. There. That's more like it. Meow. Okay. Time to do the whole defend Gerudo Town thing. Uh, hmm. Let's see. There we go. By type. And I should have... Yeah, a decent number of elemental horns. Not sure I really want to waste any of those, though. I'll just stick with the hydrant combo. Just makes things so easy. Look, Link. There's a Gibdo hive, just like the one that appeared near Karakara Bazaar. Both the hive and those tornadoes were reported to have shown up at the same time, too. But it's not only the one hive. There are 3 to deal with, each just outside the town gates. I don't need a clairvoyant sand seal to know a massive Gibdo attack is coming. Right now, those hives are durable and nearly impervious to attack, but when they open and begin releasing Gibdos, they're vulnerable. The Gibdos won't wait outside our walls forever, so when they launch their attack, that's our chance to strike. Huh?
Come. Come. To where I am.
You heard it, didn't you? Come, is it calling out to us? Lady Riju, Link, is something the matter? I thought... It's nothing. Link, for now, we should focus on protecting Gerudo Town from the enemies at our gates. We must prepare for battle. Bum 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 bum. Boo 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 ba doo. Boo 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 ba doo. Boo boo doo boo ba doo boo boo. So I'll need to talk to her back in the throne room. Take the steep stairs. The sand shroud, the sudden appearance of the Gibdos and their hives, strange events keep happening one after another. And we saw Zelda near Karakara Bazaar, but she hasn't been seen anywhere around Gerudo Town. There's something bigger going on, but for now we need to focus on the problem at hand and prepare to fight. Link, I need your help again. Speak with Buliara and the soldiers to help us organize our defenses. Okay. Okay, you Gibdo jerks, do your worst. I, the incredible Barta, am going to reduce each and every one of you to dust. I've been training my body and mind while we were underground, and I'm ready to wipe you out. Where to deploy? Hives of monsters have appeared outside the town walls. It won't be long before we'll need to deal with this threat. How should we deploy our forces? Who should we send and where? We could spread them out lightly cover all the gates, or maybe a concentrated force to protect a weakened position.
Oh.
We need to decide who to send where. I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Oh.
Do the north gate.
Oh.
And then we'll divide the others through the other locations.
Oh. Ah. Oh. 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 Ah. Oh.
Okay. That should be good. Link. I'm curious about that voice we heard earlier, but... Situation report. Large numbers of Gibdos are moving to attack the town. Before anything else, we'll need to deal with this. Buliara, they have the town surrounded. Stay strong. The threat is also an opportunity. Fight well and we can wipe them out in one battle, hives and all. Prepare yourselves for battle. Let's show them the true power of the Gerudo.
Oh.
Everyone, protect our chief, protect our town.
Monsters have appeared outside town. Shore up the defenses at the gate. Enemies have emerged from the hive at the east gate. Stop them. Enemies are pouring out of the hive near the north gate too. Take them out. Enemies have been spotted inside town. Did they break through the gate?
Cussed things.
Enemies from the hive near the west gate. Let's hit it with lightning.
There we go.
Flying enemies from the hive at the east gate. They're heading straight for us. Flying enemies from the hive at the north gate too. Don't let them overrun us. Enemies are nearing the center of town. Prepare to attack.
You know what?
Flying enemies from the west gate hive. Time for a lightning strike or two. Eliminate every enemy for the last line of defense.
opportunity to get a bunch of Gibdo wings. Okay, back this way. Okay. That looked like a flying one, yeah. Okay. Out of these, this one's probably the best one to use.
All right, another hive down.
Give me your bones! And wings. And guts. There we go. Gimme. Okay. What? Frickin' things. Okay. Bonk. Ah.
That's the last of the hives. All we have to do now is clear out the rest of the Gibdos.
Oops. Yeah. I guess the question is where the remaining ones are. Yeah, of course. Bonk. Oh well, I just tried stealing some guy's card in Goron City and he was very mad at me. I'm not sure that, Oh, do you mean one of, like, the mine carts?
Oh?
Yeah, I could imagine them being very upset about that. Link, I'm incredibly grateful for your help in the battle. On behalf of all the Gerudo, thank you. I suspect the Gibdo threat will calm down a bit now that we've wiped out the hives that were surrounding the town. I noticed that the hives crumbled into sand when we destroyed them. I wonder if the Gibdos have some kind of connection to the sand. Or maybe they're connected to the sand shroud? Did they make it? Did it summon them? And then there's the voice that you and I both heard. A voice and lightning. This reminds me of something. Link, there's something you should see. Come down to the mural in the underground shelter. Haha. Boink.
So,
Oh, Link, you came. Look at the mural on this wall. It is thought to have been painted by ancestors of the Gerudo. It appears that when they created it, they were also using this shelter to hide. Perhaps the Gerudo of the distant past were also beset by some great disaster. Anyway, the writing on the mural says, standing back to back with with the throne, witness red pillars across a vast sea. Unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way. You who can hear my voice, come to me, I await you. That mysterious voice that spoke to us, its words reminded me of this mural. This image must represent a location of some kind, and the engraved words are a riddle of discovering its location. It's the only explanation that makes sense. Get out of here. And then, once I get far enough out, I want to see if that impacts the fusibility of those bottles. I think that... Yeah, if I jumped down here... Oh, hey. It's a Korok. Oh. There. And another couple of wings. I forget for what, but I know that there's one of the armor sets, I think it might be the wingsuit, that does require Gibdo wings for upgrading it. Here we go, let's... Okay, so I can't... fuse that one, just Ultra Hand it. I wonder if... get it out here. I think. that. And then climb back out of here. What? Where'd the bottle go? Go figure. I think maybe at this point in the story it doesn't necessarily want me to be bringing one of these up. But I want to give it a try in any case. Like, see, that just straight up disappeared. Bizarre. Yeah, it's just gone. I guess I can't right now. Which makes sense given the outcome of that particular little side quest, anyhow. But still. Ba-doop-boop-boop-a-doop-a-deep-a-dee-boo. Oops. There we go. Took a second. Too hot. So I gotta change my outfit. There we go. This won't last me much longer, but at least the... Oops. Fine. What I got for weapons? Okay. Now I can just make another hammer. Alright. I think this is the first of the towers. Boink. Okay, so there's that one. They should be triangulating. But I can't see where the other one is. I guess maybe I'll be able to see it from over here. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. And up. And up. Let me out of the hole. There we go. What's kind of funny is these are technically a missable part also. That over there. Bunk. Actually, one of those over here. Stick that there. And oops. Okay. Didn't realize that was overhead. Close enough, I guess. Yeah. Ka-pink. But yeah, once you attach these, you can never take them off again. So people have, at times, wanted to use these for various building projects of some kind or another. And they had to strategize how they went about things. I don't think that they'll be particularly handy for our run, however. Still facing the same way? No. Okay. Hmm. Well, I'm thinking while I'm out here, I will grab this. Might as well. Huh. Lord George. Okay. Whoops. That was maybe not good. Well, fine. Gosh. Um... I don't think so. Boop. Man, that didn't last long. Grab these. And up here. Need to go in the direction of the light in order to get to the next one. Because that was, I guess, the third one that I had gotten to. And it's not going to work, I don't think, until getting the next one. Because it needs a light pointed at it before it's going to do much of anything. Sand boots. Yeah. Here we go. Oh. Okay, I guess there's nothing up here that I actually need. What was the deal with this one, then? Oh, I see. Over here. Yeah. And bye. There we go. Oh yeah, I remember getting a little annoyed because one of them was slightly off and it took me forever to get it correct. Yep. That is essentially the circumstance. Yeah. Ugh. Fine. Meow. Meow. Whoosh. Oh, okay. Well, that's a thing that happened, I guess. Technically, I should only need one of those. And a bump. And a bump. But of course, after I've gone and placed this, it'll probably still end up... There we go. We'll probably still end up treating it as though they were all attached. Yeah. There it is. Haha. I just wonder if there are other ways that you can turn it. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not going to screw around with it too much. And up. And up. Okay. Now back over to Riju. Okay. Bonk. Where'd she go? Over here. Yeah? No? Where'd she go? I guess maybe she went to the center. Okay. Head for the middle. Oh. Hi guys. And of course, hello to you too, Sunshine. You absolute goofball. Fine. Change my outfit again. Ah, there it is. Yum. Did you see that, Link? It's Zelda. What? She's gone. I saw the lights of the red pillars and hurried here as quickly as I could. It cannot be a coincidence that we've seen someone who looked like Zelda twice, but a mystery for another time.
Oh?
Did you solve the mural's riddle and to cause this to appear? I'm impressed. If I remember correctly, the mural said, "Unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way." Maybe my lightning strike is the key. Yeah, maybe. A little bit. Boop, 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 boop.
Here we go!
Bonk. Mama Gibdo.
Look! It's stirring up the sand trap! It must be responsible for all this. Come on, let's take it down together. This has to be their leader. Okay. No effect at all. Turned white. Does that mean it's like the other gifters? That's our attacks should be effective.
Oops. I get,
Nothing but sand wherever we look. Where did it go?
It'd be really funny to just shoot an ancient blade at it. Oops.
Better look after yourself.
Boo boo. Beep 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 boo. Oh. Okay, that works. Whoosh. Fled up toward the roof. Maybe there's some way to go up after it inside the structure. Come on, Link, let's look for a way in.
Here we go!
Poke. Poke. Poke.
Here we go!
Thank you, jeez. Doesn't do much good to me when she's all the way over there. Bonk. Come on.
Right, right!
Alright, I'm just going to clear this sand away, and then I'll probably end things there for now. That's funny. Alright. So I think that is about as good of a spot as any to end on for the moment. And we'll pick up here next time. Just see if there is anybody I would like to raid. Looks like our good friend Thorn is currently playing Super Mario Sunshine. I think I will send you over their way. Bear in mind they are an 18+ stream, so just be aware of that going in. But thanks everybody for dropping by. I hope you had a lot of fun. I know I sure did, and we'll pick this up again next time. Bye.